Tonight at 6, we are tracking storms across central Indiana. You can see them right now here on Live Doppler 13. We want to let you know there is the potential of severe weather later tonight.
So we're starting at 6 o'clock tonight in the Weather Center with Angela Buckman, who's been tracking the impacts that these storms could have on us throughout the night tonight.
Heavy rain and damaging wind, those are the main threats, but the tornado threat isn't zero. So we'll start with that tonight. A low-end threat, but we just want to remind you a rotating storm can't be completely ruled out as we remain under the threat of severe storms tonight. This is Live Doppler 13 radar, kind of a big view as this line of storms extends from South Bend and Elkhart back through Springfield, Illinois, into St. Louis, into the southern sections of Missouri. They have had a couple of tornado warnings within this line near St. Louis. That happened about an hour and a half ago or so. No warnings locally and not a lot of lightning associated with these. If you are east and south of Indianapolis, you're in the clear for the next couple of hours in terms of outdoor plans. We do have some rain moving back into Lafayette, scattered showers south through Montgomery County, including Crawfordsville, and we head south and we've got some clusters of pockets of steady rain moving across the northern sections of Putnam County as well. All of this for now moving northeast, and Future Track 13 really doing a great job on the placement of the rain we have right now. Rain and rumbles of thunder will move from west to east across the state, we hope weakening as we head through the overnight hours into the early part of tomorrow. We go back under the threat of severe weather Thursday and again on Friday, so lots to cover in the 7-day.
All right, Angela, thanks. Want to remind our viewers you can track our storms right now. We've got it on Live Doppler 13's weather app.
And with that, you can receive real-time radar updates as well as stream forecasts from the 13 weather team. You can download it. It's free. You can find it on your phone's app store.
Downtown Indianapolis streets and surrounding areas are in a gridlock right now as Pacer fans flock to Gainbridge Fieldhouse for a free finals gear giveaway.
So let's take a live look downtown right now. This is south of the main public library. This is Pennsylvania Street along the American Legion Wall, and you can see cars there bumper to bumper, and they've been that way since 4 o'clock this afternoon. We also put our drone up, Drone Cam 13, capturing the line of cars all the way down to the field house where people were waiting and waiting and waiting, all to get free merch.
So we want to show you where everyone is trying to get to right now. This is Pennsylvania Street, just past Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Look at the backup there extending far down the street. So all the fan excitement hitting a high with just 1 day to go until the Pacers make their first NBA Finals appearance in 25 years.
From improbable comebacks to big shots at the buzzer, this playoff run has been fun. It's been magical. And now the Pacers really, if you look at it, basically they're just 4 wins away from earning an NBA title.
Yeah, certainly exciting. We've got live team coverage for you tonight at 6. Dom and Eli are out in Oklahoma City where media day and practice just wrapped up. And our Logan Gay is downtown with those Pacer fans.
We're going to tip it off tonight with Dom and Eli out in OKC. Hi, guys.
Hello, hello. Like you mentioned, look, this would be the Pacers' first NBA championship in franchise history. They understand the significance of this moment. They understand what challenge lies before them in the Oklahoma City Thunder. Like you mentioned, Pacers practice just wrapping up. We got a chance to hear from all the players today, Eli, and they understand that not only is it a huge challenge for the Oklahoma City Thunder, but yet again, not many people giving them a shot, a big underdog in this series.
Yeah, it feels like I've been saying the exact same thing every single hit for the last month and a half, is that they are the underdogs going into this game. But you look against the Bucks when they come back to close out the series, the Cavaliers when they were down, a handful of times in that, and then the Knicks erasing a 17-point fourth quarter deficit to get that victory to kick off the series. So it's been the same thing over and over, and it hasn't changed here too. And you mentioned it could be the Pacers' first championship. It could also be the Thunder's first championship. That's how historic this matchup is going to be. And yes, the Thunder, heavy favorites heading in. If you go back to October, there was a 1% chance that the Thunder would be playing the Pacers for an NBA championship, and that's mainly because of what the Thunder did all season long. So that just shows what everyone was looking at the Pacers.
Yeah, no question about it. Look, they've been underdogs in almost every single one of these playoff series. Eli said it right there. And get this, one of the longest shot teams to make the finals since 1976 are your Indiana Pacers. The unlikeliest of paths to the finals, maybe the unlikeliest of teams to show up here in the finals. They get it. They're underdogs. They embrace it. Pascal Siakam and TJ McConnell tell us so.
I think we focus on ourselves. I think I don't think we expect anyone to pick us. So, and that's been like that the whole playoffs. It's been like that the whole season. So I think for us, nothing really changes. We just continue to be ourselves, focus on us, and it's always been us against everyone. So it doesn't change.
We're not really worried about the external noise. We know what we have to do to win, and we have to do it together. Anything outside of that, we're not concerning ourselves with.
Yeah, so many awesome storylines in this matchup, Dom. Thunder Pacers, we mentioned it, both going for their first NBA championship. Smaller market teams, the fans are as crazy as you can get when they fill up buildings like this, and that's what we're anticipating tomorrow night.
The Paycom Center is going to be rocking here in the heart of Oklahoma. These are two of the best teams, probably the two best teams since the turn of the new year here in 2025. So if you like basketball, this is the matchup for you. But like we mentioned, the Thunder present a huge challenge. We're going to talk a little bit about how exactly big that challenge is for the Pacers. That's coming up a little bit later on here at 6. But we're loving Oklahoma City. For Eli Gain, I'm Dominic Miranda. We'll see you a bit later on.
Yeah, well, looking down there on the court, it looked like they had a lot of company with other media. Do you have people there from all over the world today?
They're all influencers. We have influencers out here trying to dunk basketballs for their TikToks. We got some sets that are setting up as well, just a little test run.
All that matters, though, is the media right here, Channel 13. That's right. So keep it locked here. We have you covered on WTHR Plus and on air. Don't worry about them. The Pacers aren't worried about the Thunder. They're worried about themselves. Channel 13 right
Focus.
here.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. So they did gather a lot while they were out there today because this was media day after all. And we've put all of the interviews and everything they shot today in a complete wrap-up for our sports team over on our streaming service. So all you have to do if you want to watch all that is download our free TV app and stream it on demand later tonight.
All right, I want to take you back and show you that start of that major traffic jam here in downtown Indianapolis. This is Drone Cam 13. You can see how many cars were lined up trying to get free merchandise. But only the first 5,000 cars through that line will get it tonight. Our Logan Gay joins us live. And Logan, boy, it's been a real madhouse downtown, hasn't it?
Oh my goodness, that might be an understatement, Scott. I mean, you saw the cars. I'm seeing them up close, and it is incredible just how many people showed up for this event. I spoke with one woman just a moment ago who said she had been in line since 3 o'clock. She has not given up hope, and she is so close. I told her just keep on going. Now, if you look farther down the street, you can see where they're heading. They're heading right underneath that bridge. That's where they're giving out the free gear. That's where they're giving out the bags, and inside those bags are a towel, a t-shirt, sunglasses, a poster, and pretty much everything you need to root on the Pacers. And so here they are just showering Pacer fans with just so much favor, and the Pacer fans are just so excited and grateful to have this opportunity. Now, I also spoke with other people who said that even though the line was long, it was worth the wait. So I encourage everyone, there's still time. They'll stay in line. If you are in line, there's still gear to give out. Like you said, it is first come, first serve, and this event is supposed to end at 7 p.m., but don't give up. They were handing out some gear on the sidewalks. It looks like they slowed down on that. But don't worry, like I said, if you stay in line, it'll be worth it. However, if you are not on the street for Pacer gear, I would encourage you to maybe find a different route to where you're going, because like you can already see, like this traffic is just, it's just amazing, but also overwhelming to see. But tonight at 11, I'll share more about what Pacer fans had to say about today's event, and even what some of the Pacer crew have to say about why they thought it was important just to shower our city, shower our fans with this love, with this favor, and with these gifts. I'll share all of that tonight at 11 p.m. Scott,
I look forward to that. It's so much fun there.
That girl's drinking the Kool-Aid, and that's exactly what they want. I guess in this case, it's lemonade.
Right.
All right, Logan, great job.
Yeah,
Thank you.
The city is amped up for sure. Games 1 and 2 of the NBA Finals, as you know, take place over in OKC. Then the series moves here to Indianapolis for games 3 and 4. Tickets for those home games go on sale tomorrow afternoon at 2.
So game 3, that's on the 11th. That's next Wednesday. Game 4 is the 13th. That's next Friday. And tickets will also go on sale for potential game 6 if the series extends that far.
A muggy, stormy weather pattern the next couple of days. I'll cover the timeline and the threat of severe weather.
Tonight, the Damien Center is branching out.
The first of its kind help is coming to Indy. We'll tell you what it is for people who are living with HIV.